Hey friends, welcome back. So in this video we are going to be learning trigonometric ratios of special angles all the way from 0 to 360 degrees. So this is the trigonometry table for angles between 0 and 90. You can watch one of my previous videos to learn how to construct these. So let's continue from here. So let me show you how the sine graph is. Okay, this is how a sine graph looks like. Okay, this is pi by 2 where this value is maximum, that is 1. Okay, and then it then reduces down. After this value rises, see this value is rising: 0, 1 by 2, 1 upon root 2, root 3 by 2. 1 upon 2 is 0.5, 1 upon root 2 will be 0.7071 approximately. This is 0.866 approximately. So you can see the value is rising, okay, up till 1, and then it goes reducing in a mirror format. So it will be root 3 by 2, 1 upon root 2, 1 upon 2, and 0. So far so good. And then this value again goes on decreasing further below 0. So this will become negative, but again in the mirror image. So like see, imagine this is the graph, it's just the mirror image. So again these two will also be the mirror image of each other. So this value but negative. So again it will be mirror images: minus 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon root 2, minus root 3 upon 2, and minus 1. And then again this is where we are now, 270. Okay, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, which is 270, and then this is be 2 pi. So again the value rises but in the negative form. So again mirror image here. So minus root 3 upon 2, minus 1 upon root 2, minus 1 upon 2, and then 0. And then this cycle continues because the curve will be like this, right? Same thing, exactly same thing for cos, but the cos graph will start from here. That's the only difference. So will the numbers will again be in a similar format. So first, as these values are decreasing, here values will be increasing in a mirror image form. So 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, root 3 upon 2, and 1. Okay, oh sorry, my apologies, this will be a minus. Why? Because this graph is going negative from pi by 2 only. So this values will be minus root 3 upon 2. You see mirror image but negative. And then from here this graph increases. So now again but it will still be in the negative side. So mirror image but the negative sign will stay. Root 3 upon 2, minus 1 upon root 2, minus 1 upon 2, 0. And then here is going to be your 2 pi. This is pi, this is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2. So these are the 4 quadrants, 4 sections, sorry, 1 2 3 4. So from here to here, as you can see, these are positive values. So again mirror image because it's a wave: 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, root 3 upon 2, and then ends with 1. So you see 0 0 1 1, right? Now we know that tan theta equal to sine theta upon cos theta, right? So to get the tan values, we'll simply divide these two. Root 3 upon 2 divided by 1 upon 2 will be 2 to cut, minus, because of this minus will be minus root 3. Okay, this will be minus 1, this will be minus 1 upon root 3, and this will be 0 upon 1 will be 0. Correct. Then continue this these values. Here you can see minus 1 upon 2 and minus root 3 upon 2. This minus minus will become plus, so it will be 1 upon root 3. Here it will be 1, positive 1, root 3, and then 0 upon this divider is 0, minus 1 upon 0, so not defined. Again, all these are minus signs, so we have minus root 3, minus 1 upon root 3, and 0. Okay, if you observe carefully, now this is also following the same rule of mirror and negative, right? Mirror, 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 but negative sign. Again, mirror, 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 sign change. You see, mirror, 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 sign change. Right. Now, where do we change the sign and where do we not? I'll show you after we are done with this table. So let's fill the table in a similar format. A cot theta is 1 upon tan theta. Sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta, and cosec will be 1 upon sine. So let's fill these values now quickly. Okay, so as you can see, for cot also we have the same thing that we got above, mirror images and sign change at certain places. Mirror image will be most common because it's a wave, so mirror image will be most common, but I will tell you where to change the sign. Okay, why some are negative and some are positive. So if you notice, this is your plane, x axis, y axis. Okay, now if you notice, sine is positive over here. In fact, let's start from here. All these values are positive, so write all values are positive. And then in the second quadrant we have sine positive and cosec positive. Okay, Okay, sine and its reciprocal, you can say, so we will put s. Okay, sine and its reciprocal are positive. Then we have in third quadrant we have tan. This is the third quadrant, so we have tan positive and cot positive. So tan and its reciprocal are positive, rest all, if you notice, are negative, so t. And then finally the last quadrant we have cos and sec positive, rest all are negative, so cos and its reciprocal. Okay, so here is an easy way to remember. So all values will be positive in the first quadrant. The second quadrant, only sine values and its reciprocal will be positive, that is sine and cosec. In the third quadrant, tan and its reciprocal, that is tan and cot, will be positive. And then in the fourth quadrant we have cos and sec, that will be positive. So an easy way to remember is all silver tea cups. Right, this is how you construct a trigonometry table for special angles from 0 to 360 degrees.